Welcome you all to another video. This is H, and today I'll be going over two trades that I took on today, January 5th, 2025. January. I don't know why I'm having some difficulty saying that word. January. 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 Oh well. Okay, so here is the deal. Let's see. I believe I took what? Okay, so this is fun. This is fun. This is fun. Didn't even look this way. Okay. So first of all, London Session Open. We open and we have this huge move um to the upside, and I would take London. I mean Asian Session High, which is fine. I was like, okay, if we come back down there, that means that we have a lot of confluences to be respected if to go up. Okay, so this was just a 1 minute trade, which I did not take, but I would have won if I did. Sadly, I didn't take it. This, however, was my actual trade right here, and as you can see, we came down to the 5 minute fair value gap plus the Asian session high and the equilibrium as well, and I enter up here putting my stop loss right under the equilibrium, and as you all can see, we did not go. Obviously we didn't break structure, but I was just waiting for a reaction out of these three confluences that I had right here. And it didn't happen. What can I say? We have a nice reaction, but we don't break structure in the 5 minute. And then this is the 1 minute break of structure, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Okay, let me see. I'll show it. Today, unfortunately, I don't know why it's not showing. Yeah, I lost 1,100, but that is because I enter a trade right here, and I also enter another trade over here, which sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, let's go back to the trade. We have the break structure right here, plus we're reacting to a 1 minute fair value gap as well. You could have entered there, however, you would have still lose, so that does not really matter. And when it comes to my confluences here, well, didn't have much, honestly. I mean, I was just waiting for price action to show me something, and it did, but unfortunately it wanted to go a little bit more down, so I basically became liquidity for these guys, and then it went all the way to my take profit up here, and that's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, this trade would have been amazing. It would have been the best, and I would not have traded London New York Session Open, which means we would have had a beautiful green day. Unfortunately, we didn't. It is what it is. I enter right here after this 5 minute reaction. Unfortunately, we did not break structure. We start going down. I get stopped out, and then boom, we react to the equilibrium again. And whether you wanted to wait for this 5 minute inverse fair value gap, you could have. This right here, enter right here. This could have been your trade. Pretty nice, pretty good. Stop loss down there, take profit up here. That's a 1 to 8, not bad, but that's funny, man. Look at that, how we go all the way up there. Anyway, that would have been that would have been a good trade. Unfortunately, it stops me out before it starts going in my direction, so we lose $500 if I'm not wrong. Yeah. We lost 400, I believe, $400 on it. And yeah, that is the trade for the morning. And I was glad that it played out like I wanted it to. Obviously it came down to my equilibrium, my fair value gap, my um, Asian session high, and it respected it. Unfortunately, I just entered prematurely. You know, Nothing wrong with that. It's just what happens. It sucks, but it is what it is. Now let's go to the trade in New York session open. So luckily for today, I had some time to look at the charts. Unfortunately for me, I had some time to look at the charts, and I lost more money over here. So I was bearish. Why I was bearish? Because we have a huge S&T over here. NQ has not taken those highs, while ES has already taken those highs up here in New York session open. That was one. And also we took, of course, we took this high, so that's that green line right there. Also, we have this London session open with this high that we take, and on Nasdaq we have this high to this New York session open to this high right here, which is an SMT, which leads me to believe to be bearish after having a higher SMT in the high time frame. And I was in the 1 minute time frame. I was looking for something. We had a 5 minute retracement right here. Put it down here. This is the equilibrium. And we also had this 5 minute fair value gap, which we came to the equilibrium, we came to the fair value gap, we react out of the fair value gap nicely. So the trade is not bad at all. It's not bad. We react off of it right here. This is the candle. Well, I thought we were going to close way too low down here, so I was not going to enter, but luckily the last candle came up here and I was able to enter right there. Stop loss up here. Take profit was down here, 1 to 2. I was going to make 1,200 something. Unfortunately, we started going up, and I thought we were going to lose, but then I realized that we are in a consolidation right here, so we start going down, and I thought we were going to go take these lows down here. Unfortunately, it just doesn't happen. News come at 10 a.m. and they just literally ticked me before going down here. So I lost another 500, which make me lose a total of $1,000 today. And on this one, I was obviously wrong. The market wanted to go up, not down, but it was not a bad trade whatsoever. I don't think it was a bad trade. We have this liquidity of here, plus the SMT in the high time frame, plus another SMT in the low time frame. And then we have a reaction out of a 1 minute fair value gap after a break of structure of a 5 minute break of structure. So it was textbook trade, I believe, and it's a trade that I would probably take every time that I see it. Even though I would lose it, it's a trade that I would take every time that I see it. So that's how I lost $1,000 today. Don't if there's nothing to do about it, I am going to trade tomorrow with 500 again and try to win. Obviously, if there's no trade tomorrow, then I don't have to force one. That's what I told myself. If there's no trade by 4:20, I'll just turn off my phone and go to sleep. But yeah, this is just what happened today. So that's the video for today. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all had a good day today. I'll see you all tomorrow.